We are back in St. Martin, and this is exciting because this is our summer trip and we're doing 2 weeks, provided that everything goes well at work. So we are loading up this morning. We don't have any guests on this trip, so it's going to be 17 days, leaving St. Martin, ending up in Saint Lucia. And so we are just doing the boat loading and provisioning and all that right now. We have a lot of laundry. And we have to make the beds. And making the beds is hard.
I'm trying to put you to bed, I'ma put you to bed, Then I'ma rock your body, turn you over, love is warm. I'm your soldier, touching you like it's our first time. I'ma put you to bed, I'ma put you to bed, I'm staring at you while you sleep, irreplaceable beauty. Put my face up in your neck and breathe.
God, that's a pain in the ass.
Okay, day one on our trip to Saint Lucia, our summer trip. We are leaving St. Martin, heading for St. Barts, and it is rough. There is rain squalls everywhere and 6-foot waves, and the boat is pounding into them, as you can see here. But we're all strapped down good, so no problems.
Big squall coming.
So here you can see on our radar, that's all rain right there from big squalls. It's our last stop in St. Barts. We've been here for 3 months. We've been to St. Barts, I think 3 or 4 times. And this is it. 1 bottle of rosé, view of the ocean, and tomorrow we head to St. Kitts. So it's morning in Guadeloupe Harbor, St. Barts. And we are getting ready to head out for a sail down to St. Kitts today, which is about 50 miles. So this is an interesting mooring ball configuration here in Guadeloupe. There's a mooring ball behind the boat, and there's one in front of the boat. And you have to do 2 lines to the stern and 2 lines to the front. And that holds the boat in the center and doesn't let it drift sideways into other boats. It's pretty cool because this mooring field's always busy. But since it's the off season, we were able to get a mooring ball here. Because the harbor at St. Barts is very rough. So when you anchor out there, it's the roughest anchorage in the Caribbean we're familiar with. So right now Lenny's getting ready for being offshore, because it should be pretty rough today. And so we're about to raise the main. We're pulling out of the harbor here. But she's securing all the hatches, and we're putting our closet rods in front of all of the drawers so they don't come flying open when we hit waves. I'm getting ready to raise the main here, so I loosen up my main sheets right here and pull them out. So as you can see, the boom is kind of wobbly there because when the main lifts up, everything has to be relaxed so you can get the halyard all the way to the top. So 22 knots of wind. How much should we let out? None of it. See how hard this is right here?
How you stop it? Put it around the feet, right?
Okay. 9.4.
Wow.
9.8. Yeah, they say to reef at 22 knots on the main. And not that you can't push it a little bit. But what you're trying to
So the issue though is when that squall hits us, if it comes up to 22 and we have a full main, you just drop it to
No, I would relax the main so that it's not drawing 100%.
Right.
If you relax it a little bit, you'll get air behind it, so it's not using full pressure.
Right.
So we are offshore St. Barts, and we've got a reefed head sail and a full main. It is 6:40 in the morning. This is our first big trip since we left BVI heading for St. Martin. It's now 8:30 in the morning, and we are halfway between St. Barts and St. Kitts. And this is probably the best sail we've had We've got 23 knots of wind and about a 6 foot to 8 foot swell rolling through, and the boat is moving about 10 knots. So catamaran sailing at its finest today. The boat doesn't lean very much, but we're plowing into these waves, and you'll see they break over the bow here. This is a good shot of the island of Saint Eustatius, also known as Statia. Look at the cloud around that volcano.
It's farther from the other two.
Busy an hour too could make this with the salami. You know what I mean? If we were not chicken.
Yeah.
My chopper.
Oh, looks good. So we made it to St. Kitts, which is a pretty easy sail. We're pulling up to White House Bay, where Christophe Harbor is, and we're right off the town of Basse-Terre. Okay, we're anchored down in St. Kitts, and we have hired an agent to clear us in customs. This way we didn't have to stop in the town of Basse-Terre and check in and do all that ourselves. So for about 80 bucks, an agent can do all that for you. So we are meeting him at the dock at Christophe Harbor.
Round, round, get around, I get around, yeah, get around, round, round, I get around, I get around, get around, round, round, I get around, get around, round, round, I get around.
Are you Ricky? Do you mind this camera?
I'm down the same old strip. I gotta find a new place where the kids are hip. My buddies and me are getting real well known. Yeah, the bad guys know us and they leave us alone. I get around, round, round, I get around.
Lenny is going to demonstrate the jump, spin, dinghy entrance maneuver, but she's been contemplating it. Okay, that wasn't so good. Try again. Okay, so we're at this restaurant called Salt Plage, and it's built on an old salt ruin, but it's like this high-end 5-star really bitchin' bar.
Yeah. You want a video of the head?
Where's the head? I'll
Can
go.
you see the big head?
I'll go with you. Let's
I'm
go.
gonna bring it right here.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my God, is that a pig head?
That's a big head.
Oh my God, that is an actual pig head. Because we are at a pig roast. So this is the actual pig that was attached to that head?
Yes. Wow. We feel bad.
Pig head, pig head. That's what we're talking about? Holy crap. That is the craziest thing I've ever
That's
seen.
pretty great.
Then I knew you'll be the virgin of my happiness.
Okay, morning 3. We are just leaving St. Kitts, and Nevis is right off of our port side right now. Nevis is a beautiful volcano. So we are going around the south side of Nevis, and then we're going to go offshore and head to Montserrat, which is the volcano that blew up in 1995. And, Enda, I can't say Enda. That's what
Yeah.
a guy emailed me and said, don't say Enda.
Yeah. Oh, and you have something in your teeth.
And I have something in my teeth? I say Enda, and I have something in my teeth. So we were expecting a really rough sail today on the way from St. Kitts to Montserrat. It ended up being absolutely gorgeous. bright sun, about 18 or 20 knots of wind, and we are sailing along kind of on a close reach at around 8 to 10 knots. Because it's only 1:30, we're thinking of doing a late game change, and we're going to go around Montserrat and head all the way to Guadeloupe tonight. And the reason we're doing that is because the winds are good and the seas are good and there's no squalls today. So it's a good day to knock out this 70-mile leg. So now we're around the corner of Montserrat, and that's the volcano right there, covered in clouds. And we are headed to Guadeloupe, about 37 miles up here. So we have a single reef in the main right now, where that means the main has been pulled down about 10 feet to have a little less sail area. What we're going to do right now is we're going to relax the reef points because the wind is light enough that we can have a full main, and we're going to raise the halyard and bring it back up. So I'm going to start the motors because I might need to go into the wind and then fall off again.
Right, I was going to tell you, it's got a lot of pressure. You can't do it.
I don't want to have that pressure now.
What happened? What happened?
Something's on the boat.
Something's on the boat?
Yeah, try to figure out what's pounding.
What do you mean?
Something's pounding.
Down this motor! Just stop. It's right here. But what was making that noise?
Well, what was that thumping?
That was something under that motor. Did we run over a ball? I didn't see any balls.
You know what?
That's what I'm thinking. It was almost like a ball, but I didn't see anything come out the back.
I'm telling you, I did something stupid.
And why would it have been banging? That was a weird thing. It was a stern on.
Oh my God, another emergency caught on tape. Okay, we don't know what just happened. All of a sudden there was a huge banging underneath the boat, and I might have done something wrong with the engines or transmissions, or we might have picked up a mooring ball or a fish trap, but there was a huge banging on the bottom of the boat.
Okay.
So can we shake out the reef?
You gotta let those go, right?
Yeah, but can we do it?
But it worked, right? Shit! Who's that?
I swear we're much better than this. It seems like when the camera's on, we fuck things up.
Well, we've been motoring for a long time, and now we're sailing. So this must
True.
be sailing train.
Oh. All right. Good job. We're having a Delos tribute.
Yes. Oh, to Delos. Cheers to Delos.
We are 2 hours out of Guadeloupe. Okay, we're coming into Guadeloupe.
And it's escalated.
Yep.
The situation.
It's 6:20 at night. We're getting waves that are just coming off over the whole boat right now. We had some equipment failures, which I'm going to show later.
We've broken a few things.
We broke the outhaul because I made a mistake, and we broke some other stuff.
The prop has a situation.
The propeller's not working. Something's wrong. There's all kinds of issues. So this morning we're at the harbor in Day A. It's spelled Deschales, and that's how we say it, but it's actually in French Day A. It's a beautiful harbor on the north end of Guadeloupe. This is the outhaul, and this is where it snapped. We made a rookie mistake, and we were trying to shake out a reef in the sail by lifting the sail, but my two main sheets were too tight. Because when the main lifts up, everything has to be relaxed. And you need to release these so that the boom can ride up. And so what happened is I just put too much pressure on it, and I broke it. Okay, we called for some tech support on how to fix this. First, we're going to examine the sail to see if there's any tears from when we had too much power on the winch. So this looks okay. Okay, so here's my temporary repair. I got the outhaul back on. I had another shackle. I think it's important to carry big pieces of stainless like this. And then I took a line, put it through the shackle, and put 4 lashes around the boom. So until I get my strap replaced, that should hold the back of my sail in place. So we're gonna go rent a car and explore in Guadeloupe today. When you leave your boat in Anchorage unattended all day, we set our alarm, which I recommend that everybody have on a boat, and I don't know why people don't. We are the only people I've ever met with an alarm on our sailboat, and it's just so valuable.
So we rented a car in Guadeloupe, and we're driving around the island, and this is for our children, who I always say everybody needs to know how to drive a manual transmission vehicle.
And my kids don't know how to do that, but they should, because when you come to Guadeloupe, you don't get an automatic.
They didn't even ask us. This is just the car we got. So, children, learn how to drive a manual if you want to tour the world.
Truer?
That didn't come out right.
Say it
Tour
again.
the world.
Say it again, because I can cut it. Say it again, so I can cut
If
it.
you want, children, learn how to drive a manual car if you want to tour the world.
I'm a big deal. Me and my friend, I'm a big deal. Yeah, we're kinda important. For real. Oh yeah, I'm a big deal. And my friends are some big deals. Very, very, very important. For real. This has nothing to do with money or fame or vanity. This one is all about self-worth. So big up your chest and stand proud, and don't matter about nobody, no man no more than no man on this earth. So whether you walk or you a drive car, I tell if you're white or black like that, me feel good in yourself, you're a star. Push up on no one and tell all the haters I'm a big deal. I'm a friend, I'm a big deal. I'm if you tell you, yeah, we're kinda important. Okay, for real. Oh yeah, I'm a big deal. Believe me, my friends are some big deals. Okay, very, very, very important. For very, for real. It's like you have the prime minister, and then you have way. That are the order in a free country. Yes, that are the status of the hierarchy. Ask anybody about it. 4.0 are the